Okay, concrete since day one. Ain't no time to make up. Ain't no top on that hoop. Like baby, we're the egg. Thank you for your services and voicing on my haters. Be sure to leave your armor ain't penetrated. I give back a hate. Poof, get out of here. I say congratulations, your old renovated. You lazy, my guy. Why you hating, my guy? You bought her come back or something. She come and play with your heart. I'm far from a popular artist, one of the hardest, no less than I saw your and I caught it blow like a cardigan sweater. Call it whatever you want. I got my revenue up in Beverly Hills. My ceilings like the Beverly Brothers. Since day one, for long, been the same one. I came
And the show's coverage of Major League Baseball brings us to the great state of Florida and Marlins Park in Miami. Tonight, it's an NL Eastern Division showdown between the New York Mets and the Miami Marlins. It's Marlins baseball, and it's next on the show. Trevor Richards will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, looking at the numbers, you can see this guy had an ERA over 4 last season. He'd like to do a lot better than that. He's got to do a much better job of keeping base runners off the bases. Cut the walks down and try to limit the hits per 9 innings pitched.
At the plate, Ahmed Rosario. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is popped up. Cooper has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Dero, what do you got in this lineup in the series opener?
Well, Matt, this goes for both lineups. They know they're dealing with a tough test in a pitcher's park, but they can't let that bother them too bad, or they'll walk out of here a 3-4 game set 0 for 12, 0 for 15. They have to find a way to stay within themselves, line drive approach. One will carry out of here if they get it.
Now here it comes. Right there for strike 1. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they come out of the gate slowly. Just one of their first 4 have been wins.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, Dero, talk about a team that's scuffling right now. I had a chance to talk to the manager before the game. He's not happy. The players aren't happy.
Yeah, and just a malaise has kind of come over this clubhouse. We had a chance, like you said, to walk through it a little bit. The boys are not jumping around. This is a big game today.
Ramos.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. A ball and no strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit sharply on the ground. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Up next will be the power bat of Peter Alonso. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you could extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Mets leave 1. It's the Mets nothing. Marlins coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Steven Matz gets the call for game 1 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Martin Prado now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come in 2-1 on the young season and off to a good start.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. McNeil comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1. Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. Dero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup they're running out today, and they got their work cut out for them with the sinker baller on the mound on the opposition side. They're going to have to see the ball up. They're going to have to work the home plate umpire. Can't be given 4 to 6 inches off the inside half, or he's going to have a field day pounding that sinker in there. Should be interesting to see right out of the chute if he's got the good one or not.
And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a one-out base runner.
Hey, the leadoff man wasn't able to do his job, but the number 2 hitter came through right there with a single, setting the table for the big boys.
Here's Starlin Castro. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. This one bounces on the way in. Laid off for a ball.
Well, that's pretty much a no-brainer right there. If a guy misses that bad on a curveball, you've got to throw him another one. That was better recognition there.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Count is even at 2-2 to Starlin Castro.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Cooper stands at first with 1 out. On the ground for Cano, this could be 2. The second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Standing in, Michael Conforto, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Up and away to start the inning, it's 1-0. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
2 balls and a strike to count. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. On deck, the lefty Robinson Cano. Down the left field line and deep, and this will wind up a foul ball. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second. Settling in now, Robinson Cano. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Line drive to left. In there, a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, Hero, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there. Not putting his head down, being over-aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Roll, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
The center fielder, number 12.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up a former Gold Glover. Here's Juan Lagares. This is line to left. Birdie is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and ready now for the Marlins. Jorge Alfaro. He'll lead it off against Steven Matz. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
2-1 the count. Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first down.
Here's the defensive alignment for the New York Metropolitans. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. There's Cano. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they breeze through. Standing in, Steven Matz, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. Ball one as the changeup misses well off the inside. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Whoa, that ball was close, whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. And that'll get down for a base hit. Stepping up now, Wilson Ramos. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Count even now at 1-1. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
The next 1-2 pitch. Struck him out. Riding in once again, Peter Alonso. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman.
Got a ball, 1 strike.
Here's the 1-1. Count is 1-2 now. Rosario at second. McNeil on at first with 2 down. And it's fouled away. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. 2 left for the Mets, but they hold a 1-0. Now at the plate, Miguel Rojas. Lifetime numbers against Steven Matz. He's got 2 hits in 16 tries. Low for ball 1. A bouncer to the left side. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out of the inning.
Batting it, the center fielder.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And up next, the Miami area native Lewis Brinson. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Two balls, no strikes to the Miami center fielder.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
The count now at 2-1. Now the 2-1 will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
Well, this next pitch is a big one. The last thing you want to do is give a free pass to a guy that can run like this. He's a real burner out there on the base paths.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. 3-2 pitch. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Now to the plate, Trevor Richards, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First offering on its way. And this is taken outside for ball 1. A ball and a strike. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. First pitch coming. Here it is.
The right fielder, number 30.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Conforto is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat path.
Birdie has him played perfectly as he puts it away for round number 1.
Robinson Cano.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Cano is in Don't You Know, part of his New York nickname days. He's got plenty of contract security. This is the first year of a new 5-year deal. 1-1 the count. And he fouls this one off. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Hit down the third baseline. A dive, but it's off his glove. And he's safe.
Well, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
So a runner at first with 1 out now, and standing in a power threat in Todd Frazier, the third baseman. First pitch on its way. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. Frazier, or the Todd Father as he's affectionate, high in the air and deep to left center field. Brinson ranging back at the track, the wall, off the sculpture. It's a home run.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
Sets the target low here, and it misses. 1-1. 2-1 to Juan Ligares.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
Still even at 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line to the right side, but this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out.
The batter, the pitcher.
So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the 4th, and the pitcher steps in next. It'll be Steven Matz. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, this guy obviously feels he can move traffic right here. He's taking 2 big swings. He's trying to help himself.
Line drive to center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Into the box, Martin Prado. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first by Cano, and there's the first out of the inning.
The batter.
At the plate, Garrett Cooper. A base hit in his first trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. 1 out, nobody on. Now a sinker's low off the outside corner. 2 balls and a strike. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. There's Starlin Castro. He'll follow next. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4. Now at the plate, Starlin Castro.
30, second baseman, Starlin.
Here comes the first pitch. Good off-speed pitch, had him out in front for strike 1.
Hey, what a great pitch right there in a big situation. To pull a string on that changeup, he knew that hitter was going to be super aggressive.
Line toward right center. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. And the throw in gets away from him.
Just an unbelievable piece of hitting right there. Staying on the inner half of that baseball right there. Staying to it and through it, not coming around it, and able to drive it the other way for a base hit.
Standing in now, Jorge Alfaro. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Ball 1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Count even at 2-2 to the Marlins catcher.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Cooper over at second. Castro is over at first with 1 away. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. John Birdie will be next. Working for the punch out and the offering. Line drive to left. McNeil is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Throw won't get him.
Next for the Marlins.
So striding in, John Birdie. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. First pitch on its way. Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Now this is driven out to deep right center. This could be trouble. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. Tag is there, and he's out trying to score from first. Striding into the box, Ahmed Rosario hopped out and singled in his 2 trips to the plate.
Rosario.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Swinging a soft liner, and this will be put away easily for the out.
Now batting, number 6.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Great job to be able to lay off that pitch right there. You could tell the minute it came out of his hand, his eyes lit up at the plate.
2-0 now. Now the 2-0 is looked at for the first strike. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. He stays alive, still 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. This is flared out towards second. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The catcher, number 4.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And next is the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Hit hard on the ground to third. Prado's up with it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Welcome back to Miami as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
All right, thanks, Heidi. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope.
Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball one. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, 1-1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball two. Won't go after the 2-1 sinker, and it's 3 balls and a strike now.
Well, that's ball 3, and the Marlins right now would do anything to get a leadoff walk to get this inning started.
And the count will be full. Weak grounder down the line at third, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another payoff pitch. Count remains full. The next 3-2. And that misses. Ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Now batting. The shortstop.
Coming to the plate now, Miguel Rojas. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. From the stretch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Hit down the line at first. But this will get foul for strike 2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
Center fielder.
So base is empty now after the double play. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Lewis Brinson. First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Not sure why the pitching coach is even going to the mound. This guy's been on cruise control the entire game. Might be he's just giving his pitcher a chance to catch his breath, regroup, and regain some of that focus.
Harold Ramirez will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Ramirez.
speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
To third. Frazier is there. And as it turns out, the two-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Adam Conley will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Harold Ramirez will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 47.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Now the 0-2 pitch. Stays alive, still 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Pulled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Michael Conforto comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-1 home is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. His career numbers with Adam Conley. He's 0 for 8. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. 3-1.
Right there, it's a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
And a changeup couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4.
The second baseman, Robinson.
First pitch coming. Here it is. There he goes. 0-1 the count. Cano waiting on the 0-1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about with the first baseman holding the runner on. It's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Todd Frazier will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Grounded back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Mets strand 1. And it's still 3-1. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Martin Prado. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Behind 0-2 now.
0-2.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1. Into the box now, Garrett Cooper.
Next for the Marlins, the first baseman,
the pitch.
Garrett Cooper.
No balls and 1 strike. On its way is pitch number 75. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. And here's a pitch swung on and grounded toward Rosario at short. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The batter, number 13.
Into the box now, Starlin Castro. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
2-1. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Full count, 3-2. And this one misses inside a ball he walked in, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and up next will be the big catcher Jorge Alfaro. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
Alfaro in front, 3 balls and a strike. Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And this will bang up against the wall. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Robert Gesselman trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Curtis Granderson will grab a bat to pinch hit, and he'll do so with a couple of runners in scoring position here, but with 2 out in the inning. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Counts even at 1-1 for Granderson. The set and the 1-1. And looked like the sinker here, but a good job of knocking this thing down. The 2-1 pitch. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
And he's down on strikes, so they get 2 men into scoring position, but that's as far as they'll get. Curtis Granderson will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now playing left field.
Here's Juan Lagares. His career numbers with Adam Conley, just a 1 for 12 career line. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's in there for strike one. Romo has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boy, every manager and pitching coach, Matty D, they love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself. And this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number one. Carlos Gomez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. A ball and no strikes. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Line drive to center field. And he'll make the catch on the run as he reaches down to Spirit for the second out.
The batter, number one.
Now in the box, Ahmed Rosario. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. 1-0 the count. 2 out, nobody on. 1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter.
Hey, he caught him off guard right there. I like that pitch. High fastball executed. I know he's known for the sinker ball, but if he can get some eye levels up and down, he's going to have some success.
A 3-ball 1-strike count to the Mets shortstop.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Full count now, 3-2. Count still full, 3-2. Another full count pitch on its way. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4. Digging in once again, Jeff McNeil. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Mets leave one as the lead remains 3-1. Drew Gagno gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 47.
Digging in, Brian Anderson. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head.
Yeah, and when the ball left the bat, you figured it was a routine out, but that's how quickly things can change. As it stands, there's a runner on second base and a base hit away from coming home.
Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land untouched. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
JT Riddle come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
10, JT Riddle.
And he lays off there, 1-0. Anderson, the runner at second with 1 away. This is pulled into right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? He will not. Not willing to risk ending the inning by being tagged out, and there are 2 away. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Harold Ramirez. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
Not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip the cap.
That's in there. Base hit. Anderson rounds third and is digging for the plate. He will score as it's now a 1-run ball game.
Dan, as a former infielder, I apologize for him. Nothing's more frustrating or upsets you more as a defender than making an error and seeing that guy come around to score.
You know what? And that's one of those cases as a pitcher, D-Row. There's not much you can do. Listen, there are physical and there are mental errors, and you just have to, as a pitcher, go ahead and look past that now and try to pick up your teammate and try to get it out any way you can.
Into the box now, Martin Prado, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there. It's strike one.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
A runner on first with 2 away. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And no one can get there. He'll try it again.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back to back. I don't think there'll be a third.
The 1-2 pitch. Fastball well outside. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally... A.J. Ramos will come on and take over here, and he'll hit in the leadoff spot following the double switch. J.T. Riddle is also into the ball game as he'll hit in the number 8 spot here. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble.
Number 10.
Around first, he's digging for second.
Riddle.
And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Well, it's always daunting to know that you've got to deal with the 3, 4, 5 hitters to start out an inning, but even more so when the 3 hitter starts it out with a double.
Yeah, he's going to have to start making some good pitches to get out of this thing. Job number 1 is to get the next guy, and ideally you keep him from advancing the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Again, he sends it out of play. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Stepping in, Michael Conforto, trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. First pitch of the at-bat. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
The batter.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. Fouled off. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Up next for the bat, the third baseman.
Here's Todd Frazier now. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Teheran Guerrero enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8. And they start him out away with a called strike.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Conforto at second with 2 down. A foul tip held on to behind the plate, and he comes through with a big strikeout here. Forced to for 1 here in the inning. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here.
Number 27, Yuri Familia. Now playing
first pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, that hit him. Let's hope he's okay. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now. And looked like he really left himself open after he released, and this ball came back and got him pretty good. And without speculating too much here, it's looking, at this point at least, like he will be able to continue out there. We should hope. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. Lifetime against Familia. A number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. Liner in there for a base hit.
Now batting, catcher, Jorge.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Jorge Alfaro. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. It is Curtis Granderson comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Granderson.
First pitch of the at-bat. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 2 out with the man at first. Now a swing and a miss there from Granderson, and he's quickly down here 0-2. Looked like that one tied him up a bit. A swing and a miss. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout in the play at first. Here's Juan Lagares now. He's got a base hit tonight. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. So digging in now, Adeiny Echeverria. Strike taken up in the zone. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Grounded up the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. And a fastball flew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Wow, talk about being efficient. How about 6 pitches, 2 strikeouts? Doesn't get much better than that.
That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
And that's in there, base hit. So the top of the 9th keeps it rolling as he comes through with 2 away. Next for the Mets, Jeff McNeil. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Drew Steckenrider takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. Rosario is off at first with 2 away. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Behind 0-2 now. Hit on the ground out to short. Rojas is right there. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1 for the Mets here on the RBI double. Edwin Diaz takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Leading off for the Marlins.
Striding in, Brian Anderson. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Anderson.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Here now the 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Digging in now, Miguel Rojas. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Nope. 1-1. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Hit softly down the line at first. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over. 5-2 the final score tonight. The New York Mets took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end.
The final line score for our ball game tonight.